Hey everyone, this is Pokemon TCG Pocket, and I thought today it would be fun to talk about the world of gacha, the dangerous but exciting world of gacha. So Pokemon TCG Pocket isn't necessarily a gacha game, although there are many gacha inspired elements to it, just due to the nature of card pulling and the collectible aspect of it. But for those who are new to the gacha world and you're wondering what is a gacha game? A gacha game is a type of video game where players can get random new characters, abilities, or objects. So gacha games are often free-to-play mobile games that encourage players to spend in-game currency for virtual items. So in this case, cards. And the term gacha comes from the shortened form gachapon, which is a type of toy vending machine that was popular in Japan in the early 2010s. And I'm sure many of you guys probably have seen these gachapon styled vending machines. I've seen them all over Japan. I've even seen them in the conveyor belt sushi. Sometimes if you put in a certain amount of plates after eating, you are able to do the little gachapon spin and you get a toy or a reward. Now, the downside to gacha games is that they have been criticized for being addictive and often compared to gambling due to the incentive to spend real money on chance-based rewards. So if you have a highly addictive personality, games like this might be a little dangerous for you to get into, because the last thing you want to do is spend money and just put yourself in a very unfavorable financial situation from playing games like this. So going back to TCG Pocket, it is not a gacha game. However, a lot of people have coined it as one just due to the fact that you can spend real money to buy in-game currency in order to pull more packs and get the cards that you want, or chase after that elusive god pack. And when it comes to gacha games like this, there are terms to describe these sort of spenders. So the whales that are the ones who quote-unquote spend an excessive amount of money onto the game. And I recently learned there's also a term called Dolphins. So this is actually pretty new to me, the term Dolphins. And I think it was popularized by the game Genshin Impact. I may be wrong, or it maybe have been around for a while. I tried to look up exactly what the true definition of it, or like if there's a limit of how much you need to spend in order to be considered like a dolphin or a whale. And I did stumble across one little Reddit thread. So I'm gonna pop it right here for the picture for you guys to see. But this person found this in a manga. So it says anything under 4,000 or 5,000 is a dolphin, while anything larger is a whale. So if you didn't know, now you know. But upon doing my research, I saw that there are a lot of other terms like minnows and lures and stuff like that, but we're not gonna get into those specific nitty-gritty. So when it comes to free-to-play, I actually did a poll in my community to see what do you guys consider as free-to-play and what do you guys consider as whales. And it's interesting to see the variety of responses. There is definitely a general consensus, but what I do notice that the term free-to-play is very loosely agreed upon when it comes to what's considered free-to-play. I think for the most part, most people say free-to-play is like you spend no money, but other people consider if you spend a casual amount, then you're still free to play. But I would love to know, what do you guys consider free-to-play whales? I know that people have their own definitions on it, and that's, that's fine. I, for a while, considered myself free-to-play until I got premium, but because it's only premium, to me in my head, I'm still pretty much free-to-play. But it's the fact that once you add up that amount over the course of a year, premium adds up to over $100, which kind of no longer makes me free to play, even though in my heart I feel like a free to play. But I don't know, what do you guys think? And if I have any whales, I know that the topic of whales can be a little, like, not touchy, but scandalous, because some people would, I don't know, shit on whales sometimes and be like, why would you spend that much? And I can see both arguments, but I'm thinking, like, if you have that money and this brings you joy, like, why not? To be honest, because let's say if I was rich, I probably would whale in this game too. And the reason I'm not whaling is because I just don't have the money. So we shouldn't really, make fun of our whale friends for doing what they want with their money. That's the weird thing. When people have money and they do what they want with their money, you'll see the people who don't have it kind of project their jealousy by saying like, why would you do that, and that's not really cute. But whaling is definitely uncute behavior and not cool if you're putting yourself, your family, or friends in unfavorable financial situations. So I do want to make that clear. But yeah, that is our short little talk about gacha, dolphins, whales. What do you guys categorize yourself as? Is there anything else that you would like to share when it comes to the world of gachas? My first gacha game was actually Granblue Fantasy, and I loved that game. It's the mobile free-to-play game. However, I think I was a dolphin. I spent like less than 50 bucks the entire time I played to purchase crystals that were on sale. So if you collect 100 crystals, I believe it was 100, you get something called, you get to spark. So that is when streamers would come on camera, you do your spark, so that's like 100 pulls, and at the end of it, depending on what banner you spark on, if you don't get what you were chasing, you can still use that, you get something that you can redeem to pull from the banner 100%. So I think I explained that properly. Maybe in other games there's like similar mechanics to it, but Granblue Fantasy, that was my first gacha game. And there are parts of me where I'm like, do I want to get back into it? But getting back into it is quite the dedication, just to learn everything again, because I completely forgot so much of how to play. But it is a very good gacha game, I must say. Now for some lighthearted stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. There was this one thread I saw on Reddit about French Golduck. So I'll show you guys what it looks like right here. Try to pronounce it, because you're gonna be shocked, maybe, like I was. When I initially saw this card, I thought it was pronounced a quack quack, like a quack quack here and a quack quack there. But then I saw this comment right here, which reads, Psyduck name is Psycho Quack, quack being the duck sound. Aqua equals aqua. So it's natural that the water evolution is aqua quack. And then OP responded saying, so it's pronounced aqua quack and not a quack quack. And then someone was like, yeah, that's how it's pronounced. It's pronounced aqua quack. So did you guys get it right, or were you like me and did you also think it was a quack quack? But it's so interesting to see what other language cards look like, because I'm used to the English ones, right? So sometimes I see TikTok videos of English versus Japanese pronunciation, and the Japanese pronunciation, there's a part of the culture of language that goes into play when they name these things too, which makes it that much more interesting when you're looking at the names from around the world and the cultural significance it has to that language. And then I wanted to show you guys this, because if you're familiar with the Alakazam and the Machamp cards, you might have realized that they are in the same battle perspective. Well, actually Machamp is on the bottom and then Alakazam is on top, and he's like attacking Machamp from front view, right? So this portrays that scene very well, and I think for a while people thought it was a side-by-side art continuation, but it's actually like a top-down POV battle perspective, and this one is like just perfectly showcasing the battle perspective of this card. But I love when cards do that. I have some cards in my collection where it's either like a journey of growing up, or if you put them side by side, it's like one big artwork, and I just love that. Or like in the Scarlet Violet 151 cards with the Squirtle, Venusaur, and Charmander cards, their evolutions, they all tell a story too if you put them like on top of each other, which is really neat. Alright guys, so I got 3 promo packs to open. Let's do that together. Let's see if we get our Greninja, because that's the only thing I'm missing right now. But in terms of dupes, I want, of course it would be a Haunter. For dupes, I want Venusaur and Jigglypuff. I don't mind dupes for the rest, but those are like the 2 cards that I really want dupes for. Am I ever going to use them for battle? Maybe the Jigglypuff? I don't know. Venusaur, no. But, oh, we got the Greninja! Yay! So we finally completed all the cards that we need to get for this. Let's see what the last pack is going to look like. Let's swipe this up. There you go. And as you can see, there's 2 cards there, because the next promo event is going to be the Bulbasaur Magnemite, I believe it is, for Wonder Pick, or something like that. Alright, final promo pack of the day. Let's see what this will get us. It's a Jigglypuff! Which I'll take. So I'm making steady progress at the premium missions, and these are what I've completed so far. Slowly but steadily, we are going to complete all of that. And in terms of what I was able to redeem so far in the shop, I was only able to redeem the coin so far. And I think the coin is my favorite coin that we've gotten up until now. But it's just so cute. I mean, it's just like the cutest shape head for that Pikachu. I wasn't really feeling the Mewtwo stuff, but because I had the premium pass tickets for it, I was like, might as well redeem them. Also, I was wondering how people were getting the Gardevoir accessories. I thought that was just something that was exclusive to New Zealand when they were doing the play test for that, but it turns out it's just right here. When you're trying to purchase Pokegold, you're able to buy the little bundle here. And honestly, I'm so tempted because cosmetic wise, this is like my favorite so far. I love the colors, I love the Gardevoir there. And I don't know, should I get it? But the shop resetted because we are a new month now, so if you didn't get the opportunity to obtain all your hourglasses here, do remember to do so, otherwise you lose out on the opportunity of getting all these hourglasses. And you're probably wondering, do these ones over here reset? No, they do not. I think this is just a promo thing for the release of the game because the exchange rate for these ones here were lower than here by like 1 or 2. So I know that pack hourglass here is 3 tickets, but for here it was 2 tickets to exchange. And then if you're looking at the 6-pack hourglasses here, I think it was 16 tickets required to redeem this. And if you look over here, it's 18 tickets. So if you haven't yet, I would recommend that you clear out the shop here before you start working on the monthly refresh, just so you can, you know, get the most out of your tickets. Because this will always be here, but this is a one-time thing. So don't miss out on your chance getting the most bang for your buck when it comes to using these shop tickets. So let's get a little head start on our pack opening. I usually wait until all my packs are available to pull, but I don't know, let's switch it up a little. So let's open the Pikachu pack. Let's see if we get lucky. I'm still looking for that Zapdos EX and the rainbow art, the rainbow bordered Wigglytuff. So let's see, Minccino, Blitzel, another Blitzel. We got Golduck and Arcanine EX. Where was this during the mass fire outbreak? Because that was the only mission reward I was missing. But now we have it. Had we got it during the previous week, I could have gotten the Battle Flare. But I didn't get it, so I don't know, a part of me is like, no, I missed out on the opportunity. That was our pack opening. Let's see what pack 2 and 3 gets us later today. Alright, so I am back for my last 2 pack openings of the day, and we've been doing a lot of Pikachu packs, so I figured let's do some Mewtwo packs. So the last 2 packs of today will be for Mewtwo packs. Let's see if we pull anything new. I'm hoping to pull at least a new card. So we got Sizzlipede, Helioptile, Scyther, Giovanni. Finally! I have been on the hunt for a goddamn Giovanni card. So I'm very, very happy about that. Although it would be nice if it was a full art Giovanni. I want to one day complete the secret mission where you collect the full art cards of all the trainers. That one is a pretty tough one to complete. You have to either be super lucky or spend some money. Alright, second pack, let's see what we get. A Vaporeon, Shelder, Golett, Ekans, and a Frostmoth. You know what? I'm happy with today's pulls because we got a Giovanni, and that is going to help us out so much when it comes to battling. Oh, and we collected 777 cards, so that is Togedemaru's national dex number. When it is in trouble, it curls up into a ball, makes its first spikes stand on its ends, and then discharges electricity indiscriminately. So cute. Togedemaru, number 777. So it's a little fun tip. And with that, thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and please consider subscribing as well. I really appreciate it every time you do so. I wish you good luck on your pulls, good luck on your battles, and we'll see each other in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.